Have you ever wondered why your goals in life has never materialized? Well, perseverance, consistency, and determination is the secret answer to this problem. Someone or a person who is consistent and determined never gives up on his goals. Remember, the more persistent and consistent you are, the higher your chances of getting closer and reaching your goal. Good morning and welcome to Premier Breakfast, live on Premier TV, Accra, Ghana. It's a beautiful Wednesday morning, the 2nd of December 2020, and we bless God for such a wonderful day. It's amazing the year is gradually going to an end, and we're already in the Christmas season. And I'm wondering how preparing you are towards this particular special day. We have a lot to talk about this morning. There are a lot of things going around us. Remember, yesterday we had a special voting and a lot of issues. The show is Premier Breakfast, and my name is Collins Boateng. I'm not doing this alone. We'll be visiting the online portals, the Today in History, and our help tips. I have my lovely sister in the person of
Naiko. Good morning.
Good morning,
and good morning to our lovely viewers. We'll also be looking at the issue of the day. We have guests coming in to discuss the role of the media in the coming election. So it's going to be interesting. Stay with us.
Yes, and don't forget to tell a friend that the hottest breakfast is about to be served on your table. If you're watching on Facebook, like and share. If you're also watching us on YouTube, hit the notification button for us, and you'll be the first person to get everything on this breakfast. Don't forget to tell a friend that the hottest breakfast is about to set off.
Let's go for a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
Omanfo mo pese munya nimdie be yejuma o radio, TV and newspaper mu no Royal Media College and King of Kings World Foundation and Angel TV. Mo wie JHS, SHS, Empo University for 75% free scholarship akwanya so mo de besua de. Royal Media College we radio, TV station and recording studio e digital desua fo nyina de. To Americana be for admission form e we school office. See ya wadabre ye hostel mo fie kire nyina. So mo benya ba bia da. Na ye nkosisa ye kire Journalism and Media Studies, Radio and TV News Reading, Program Hosting, DJing, and Sports Presenting. And the Didis was be Sound Engineering, Video and Photo Editing, Camera Handling, Directing and Script Writing, Business Marketing, Advertising, Graphic Designing, and Ahudo Bebre. Ghana Education Service, ICM for more England at J2. Shishe Chira Kwa Kwashiman Traffic Light, Yane Happy Kids School down in the Dinshedi Accra. Trayan Waya Homa Trophy 0244 611 055 or 0275 611 055. Yawabe Fontaine Video www.royalmediacollegegh. Royal Media College, raising quality journalists and media professionals. Royal Media College, Yemawoda Yeson Ebemu.
na bosom suwe eba ediana wo jeja onenam pasabasai sanwa chibra mi chen wati na meye wiye ini majikwa mi jiwo enya boni ajini de mama wewe ya papa eni da tu ini miami yo maya wo fofuro ediana wo jeja onenam pasabasai eba ediana wo jeja.
Beautiful video coming from Miss Veronica Forsen, and I'm so happy that you are watching Premier Breakfast live on Premier TV this morning. Quickly, we'll be having a lot of musical interviews shortly, but quickly let's go to Na and find out what Na has for us for health tips.
Are you ready for my health tips?
Nah, I'm ever ready for you as usual.
So last week we spoke about personal hygiene and we focused on regular hand washing and cleaning of our rooms. But today I want us to run it up by looking at the need why men and women should observe personal hygiene when it comes to their pubic areas. So on the screen you have the men's urethral body system. It is very important that we clean our urethra, especially the men. When you compare the men and the women, the men actually have a longer urethra. So it is very important that we clean it. As the men, the gentlemen, if you are watching live this morning, it's very important to observe personal hygiene when it comes to that.
Very.
So from the picture, you could see that it starts from the prostatic, right under the prostatic urethra. It comes under the bladder neck. So it is important. Those who, when they bath, you see some of them, they just bath quickly. They don't really observe any proper personal hygiene, but it is very important to do so. Quickly, let's look at the female. When we talk about the female, it is short in centimeters comparing it to the men's, which means that in women can actually contract infections very easily if they don't take proper care of their urethra, especially after urination. We need to wash the place up with water. Very important, not soap. Don't wash it or don't put spray or perfume. No, but you can wash it with water. Water is very important because we can easily contract any kind of infection. So it is very important for us to observe personal hygiene from our head to toe. That is why this morning we want to sum it up, run it up by looking at personal hygiene. So it is very important. I hope when you are showering, you take notice or you take critical look at the urethra. It is very important.
In any way, when you talk of prostate cancer, can this then cause prostate cancer?
Improper taking care of it can actually lead to a lot of diseases, infections and all that, especially our women out there, because we have a delicate body system comparing it to the men. But both of us, both men and women, need to practice personal hygiene from head to toe. So it's not just about cleaning of our rooms and regular hand washing, but taking care of this part of our body is very important, our pubic areas. So yes, if you are listening or you are watching live this morning, observe and practice personal hygiene. It's very important.
You always open our eyes when it comes to hygiene.
Exactly.
I pray that you get more knowledge and to keep
money.
Yes. Quickly, if you are watching us, this is the hottest breakfast. It is the only breakfast that has all the ingredients that you need. The ingredients here, I'm talking about the various languages, will serve you just as it is. You can't tree, you can't brofo, you can't dagbani, dagati, you can't cry. Kasa nini na ahape na obinyano.
What's one kadagati?
Metro, metewali.
Interesting.
Metro. Anti EO China. Quickly now, find your online portal.
Online portal. Okay, so today on here.com we have landlord ejects woman and her children in a video circulating on social media for not voting for NDC. It's
Really?
only in Ghana we hear such stories. It's rather unfortunate, but that is
Really?
what happened and it's circulating on social media.
If rent control, they must do something about this story.
Exactly. How
Because
can you eject someone just because?
You cannot just sack a person because of voting or exercising this franchise.
You see, landlords and landladies here in Ghana, like they feel like they are everything. Just say they are the bosses.
And
so
then
they do.
Because some koto abana say yeba pame there. Then or some
so obaga so tinifienti. If you can't do it, just move. So it's as simple as that. But it's unfair.
It's really unfair.
Yes.
I also have something from MyJoyOnline.com. 70,027,641 eligible persons expected to vote on December 7th. Now, yesterday, did you exercise your franchise?
You know, Collins, I've already told you. I didn't vote.
Nah, 1 2 abano.
Baby. Now, so when you say
now, we was special voting.
1 2. I don't know.
1 year, dear. Nah.
Go fetch me why. Hopefully, another 4 years will come. We'll come into power. Don't worry.
Me too, my girl, don't go.
Really?
Aye.
Anyway, all right. It's good that you voted for when you vote.
Women empowerment.
Exactly.
Another one. 2 persons arrested for taking photos of ballot papers at Kweshi Divisional Headquarters, Krowo constituency.
These are youth. What was the motive behind taking such pictures?
My kind story, and I realized that, youthful exuberance. Like Neniaje say. Unsa de yentiano and why the first person to so MP say maybe out of joy what you say.
So why were they arrested then?
So,
if it was not for any.
Well, so we are yet to actually find out if they'll be asked to go home or any penalty will be given to them. Actually, I don't know.
Also on here.com we have electoral officer appeals for provision of nose masks at polling centers. I think so far reporters from yesterday gave us accurate information. From what went on in the grounds, they were saying that the COVID-19 safety protocols was fully observed. With the nose mask, hand washing before you exercise your right to vote.
And I commend the EC for such a one. They did very well. We less expected within that short period of time.
I think things were
I have another story here. It says 3 NDC executives involved in a real fatal car accident in the eastern region.
Election and Christmas.
Wow.
Mostly, if it's not fire, it's accidents on our road.
Let's pray for them. Ghana need peace.
Peace.
Yes.
And protection. Okay. Special voting ends in Akachi South without any trouble.
Sure.
I think so far the atmosphere was peaceful.
It's all about, Do
you think that it determines or it will reflect in the main election?
You said Akachi.
Akachi, yes.
I know that place very well. It's a very nice town. Do you know Akachi Aboy?
Yes, hospital.
No, now you see me behind that.
But do you think that it will reflect in 7 December's election? It will,
definitely. You see, Agrobe so I know if you are not.
Yeah, sure. So when it was more of the security personnel and
well, Obi can say because they are late, but Obi are late. It just takes something little, not and to Kwaba. So Agrobe so if you are not, and it is a step in the right direction. We only applaud them for such a wonderful job. I have something here from PeaceFMOnline.com. It says names of some security officers absent from the voters register during special voting.
What happened?
This is an issue that will be discussed in the course of the day.
Okay. So. I also have similar issues. Agaga raised concerns about missing names in the voters register. I think some names were missing in the voters register.
Concerns
have been raised.
EC says that on the 1st of December they'll make provisions for all those people, so they are going to vote. So nobody will be left out.
We hope so.
Yes, that's the assurance coming from the EC.
Otherwise, it's also a form of
it will bring
ignite chaos,
so
and
we pray that
those issues will be brought. Okay. Oh, sure. Now, ghost names need to be
oh, they will clean the system. Now, Unji is Indiana.
Oh. All right, on Graphic Online, we have massive turnout at Osujaman constituency parliamentary debate. So that's another thing circulating on.
Now, talking about debates, I think 3 days ago, right? Did you watch?
I just watched
my candidates.
Me too, my candidates.
Did you watch them?
Yes, the latter part.
I love the way my candidate was presenting herself. So
I just wish she could win, but
Usrana.
NDC MPP Ghana.
Yeah, you're best surprised. Say now also person surprise. You're best surprised.
That's 4 years.
And I said this year I'm not making.
Hey, and then
rough. Will say next NDC government to absorb full fees of tertiary students for 2020-2021 academic year. Samuel Ofoshampofu. Now I also come back to school.
I'm going. Don't worry.
It's free. come next year, school fees be free.
They should extend it to university levels. We beg you, please extend it to university levels.
University level assembly you say full fees of tertiary students.
Are you sure?
And a pay president release press release.
Oh really?
Okay.
Okay.
Instructed National Scholarship Authority to make provisions for Sanyama.
And you think that we can do that?
And in our no.
Hey.
If not a political talk there, we'll chase them after their own ways now. Well, we'll do. It is our right.
All right. Okay. Still on Graphic Online, we have Honorable Ayoko Botchwey's dig at John Dumelo taken out of context. Marco Kweku Mante says that what Honorable Ayoko Botchwey said has been taken out of context because she said that politics is for serious people. Yes, so people were also saying that why she should have said that because is it because that she sees John Dumelo as an actor and is not capable of taking up a political something. So people were actually on his defense, but Mark has come out to say that.
But now talking about politicians lambasting or blasting people who later joined the train, it looks like they are not being fair. Politics, obia a potential candidate. But yes, say me ye acting and I say me carpenter. Sena madam, mamia no was your dreya. I'ma say, one. Opama Dio was a hairdresser, but overall politics rose to the highest level, became an MP. Obia a potential candidate to get to the top. And see, you been in the system for long and no interested, that is your a strong base. So when people are coming and
I'm sure probably she was looking at the background. You see, the background counts. We have people who go to the university to pursue politics, actually, to gain the knowledge about it or information. So probably she was looking at his background, having no political history.
I don't. This one there, I'm
not.
Oh,
it's unfair for her to have said that, but I think anyway, when you look at both sides, probably she was, like I'm saying, maybe she was looking at the background of Dumelo's history, having no political history also.
I have something from my platform. Shirley Frimpong Manso to release a new movie on COVID-19.
It will be interesting.
Shirley this is very innovative step. Yes, because COVID about for some time now. Who say those in the creative art industry will be taking any bold step to bring out anything of that sort, and we applaud her for such a great move. It's very good. What do you have on your
Ghana Web? I have special voting ends peacefully and smoothly in Eastern region. I think so far what's mostly circulated on social media about the special voting that took place yesterday.
Yes.
And so far it was peaceful and smooth.
Very peaceful. And just as I'm saying, Bompa is a electoral commission. They've given us a signal that they are indeed ready. And we pray it to be peaceful. I can't work with independent candidates, president to Asokwa voters. Now, you remember one time ago, I told you about this issue.
Exactly.
And it has popped up again.
Because of going independent.
Yes.
So, anyway,
it's an issue that when the panelists we'll be talking about. So quickly, let's jump. Special voting. Dumelo and Lydia Alhassan serve as polling agents in Ayawaso West Oregon. Interesting footage. Did you see the video?
I saw Dumelo standing from the
people are ready for December 7th.
Why are you serious?
I said President Angasa Kojina Polling Center.
We didn't say parliamentary taking it serious like this.
A serious issue.
I think he means business.
This is a wake-up call for your security agencies, you know. So some more money some flashpoints going into this year's election. Into some more money certain flashpoints. It's true. Every polling center is a potential flashpoint, but there are some places they've been noted for some year flashpoint more. And to not see making sure say you never call free. Now, my mount story way. Odona market fire victims to receive 2,000 Maslock interest-free loan.
Is it not related to election because of election? So they want to please them so that they gain their, or it's really a corporate social responsibility. Do you think that this act?
I pray say any mere politics, but a baby before down the day no. it is for our own interest.
Anyway, you are still watching Premier Breakfast here live on Premier TV. Remember that Premier Breakfast is brought to you by Royal Media College, School of Journalism, Media Studies and Languages. Royal Media College is certified, approved by Ghana Education Service, GES, and also affiliated with ICEM England. Royal Media College is located at Kwasham opposite the Happy Kids School. You can call Royal Media College on 0244-611-055 or 02756-11055. For further information, you can visit their website at www.royalmediacollegegh.com.
And also remember, this program is proudly sponsored by Premier Event and Photography. Everything that you need about video, say kwaware, say funeral, say a music video, either still shots, and anything about video, contact Premier Event and Photography. Premier Event is in the same building with RMC and then Premier FM, Premier TV. Close to this school. What's the name of that school? Happy Kids Junior High School.
Just opposite
Yes, yes. You can contact them on 0244-611-055, 0275-611-055. They will not disappoint you. They are in fact professionals. And I recommend them for you. Say, try now, engage them.
Okay, next on our item, we have Today in History, and today is the 2nd December. In 1982, doctors at the University of Utah Medical Center performed the first implant of a permanent artificial heart in Benny Clark. The artificial heart used was designed by Robert Javik, the Javik 7. Benny Clark lived 112 days with the device. Can you believe it? Exactly today, that's what happened in the US. They had their first artificial heart to Javin. And he lived 112 days on earth before.
I commend them for such a wonderful work, but we've been to sometime God does not exist.
Are you sure?
But sure say for you to be able to get these things done. And God really exists. And to our brothers and sisters, sometimes they think God really is, and it's a laudable thing. I pray, say, and I'm sure by this time that they have advanced. Previously.
But do you think that Ghana can record such certain
the doctors now?
Can we do something like that? He lived on 112 days. Interesting.
You know, that Ghana will get, blacks. God gives blacks some unique kind of extraordinary. And you know, when him say Dr. Frimpong, Minister for Science and Environment. You wonder say black man at me, yes, so we can, and there are a lot of people behind this actually we can.
Before we go for the musical video, I think we have a few comments. Okay. Philip Benson says good morning, Collins.
Okay,
and morning. Ivy now you Amwa says good morning now. Good morning to you, Ivy, wherever you are watching us live from. And Ivy says that free tertiary. I think this thing we all go some.
We all go
yes,
paint some
exactly.
Quickly, let's go for a musical interlude, and when we return, the show continues.
Mansumi Awurade Nishirani Shirani Shirani Shiranua Diana Oyawa Bravo Mami Binzumi Yamaho Inimnyami yo Maya Wofofora Isaac Idria Sasia Nani Dasuani Suwaso Mansumi Awurade Nishirani Shirani Shirani Shiranua Diana Oya Mimi Binzumi Yamaho Inimnyami yo Maya Wofofora Bosom suway, neba, Ediana Woja, Onenam, Pasabasai, Somewhere cheaper, me say what's it, now may we, Inimagine Kwame Jewo, and your bonny Jenny, then Mamma, where your papa, and your leader to Minimiamio, Maya Wofofura, Ediana Woja. Onenam Pasabasai, Neba, Ediana Woya, Uchichi Basabasai, Somewhere Chibrami Chay Wati, Namaya Wie, Minimaji Kwame Jewo, Ayabonia Jenny, Mama Waya, Papa, Nianina, Minimiamio, Maya Ovora.
Welcome back. It's still Premier Breakfast here on Premier TV, and it's glad to have you. Keep your comments coming in. Like I said, today we'll be discussing about the role of the media in the coming election, and is the media ready for this year's election? So I have with me in the studio news editor from DJ TV, head of news from DJ TV. So good morning.
Good morning.
And welcome to Premier Breakfast and Premier TV.
Thank you.
All right. So it's glad to have you this morning. Would want to know, do you think this year's election, the media is ready for this year's election? In terms of preparation, maybe we are...
Yeah, Eddie Kano. But that's what Aquenja would be a mommy. It says in Unipin, will be Yasa Aquenja. Now, Messenger the young couple was it was and Pepper so I didn't yet be do. You better it's you for the Afrifu in us. It says a warm contribution our Modimaye in our mat and the essentially Juman, a baby do see. Now, coming back onto the question. Ye but essentially Jumu any about to a yana a yes from Coca-Cola. Nature Mamma say a yes from say, and yet about to you who acquire in Central for first or me a Juma. And I say, you do about to us when we come to elections. And also, it's different thing altogether.
How is it different?
Yeah, nature because it's different. They say, you do all more among your phone, any in Central phone. ekokoto mribia na akoye OBBC akoye something which is there akoye bibi ho titiri ne amayoku akesi minu a edi enim eye NDC ne MPP se we ensentry ne nese about to do nese wa hwe okase mu yi pe wo me pam political suit e dia show
ensentry for no
oh yes media me won ensentry junu mu ache.
How many years ni
Makoba election as we come 4 times.
Okay.
2008 ye bo me wo voter region.
Okay, can
Oh, you see, on say about election they say oko voter region side the whole mo. Say wo ensentry na oko from mountain one as a voter region. Say won sorry to say I because I say every language na eya na se wo ye adwuma na eye dem ma kakra isan say eya na they think say wo ye MPP ni so te ase
Matiase
eni nti na mega say edu nsentwere adwuma ni mu a ene abato na edin the same thing applies to when you go to Asante region let's say wo ye reporting so a say wo hwe wo ka say mu yi because all say eba Asante region any voter region nita me fasa regions me no we say Asante region no ye beka say ni nyina the whole of Asante region 45 constituency they beka say it belongs to MPP and when you go to voter region the whole constituency or the whole region no, belongs to NDC. It is a ekobane sa na say wo ye reporting na as I say when you're careful, more on especially voter region. So what say I be? Me akani. Bifi central region me fantini. Now so it's I say I because I'm metika creating and that's what can be tinti no. Me ko ho mo ya na me nya no fala kakra.
Anu po na e bo no.
2018 what happened was that let me war just kind rural area hall. There's a police station, but I want to car alcohol. And so guess I would the motor so car. Send your road anything no. One gas and one anti yanke ye. Anything no emra minya information say if you mo de ballot box in ballot papers bi afa bush alcohol quickly me rush alcohol mo inti me ko no na se wo hwe on se wo hwe ballot papers ne ballot boxes na e bia wo serial number so what you say ballot paper bia wo serial number and say yetima so a e say yes stamp ansana eni tiri tama me do ho mo na ye counting no mi papers ni mi nu a na serial numbers ne wo so no ene electoral commission there no emfa and at the same time stamp we work no ene electoral commission there no a different thing. Wow. It didn't be say how come say ballot paper way anyway a different. And then the confess or how they buy it. But you see media the American you say about what you back to you. Send them my phone in a shame was say woman am a year essentially for ibidi yi no and when me pipe was say wo me yes amaye
but yen so ye there betumi aye in preparing towards this year's election
yeah there ye betumi aye ene say ye be ma no kuridi pepe ye abem isan say wo ye essentially ni a so wo ye NDC ni o wo ye MPP ni o wo ye CPP gumu whatever party you support no this time around na yes say wo ma amanfo who say political party we na wo
and what's a woman amanfo who na say
and yes say wo ma
amanfo
who say medom NDC medom MPP medom group and say CPP ekoba sa na asema wo ka no eye no kura pa say wo ma amanfo who say wo ye NDC ni nti say wo ma MPP amanfo who say wo ye MPP ni nti na asema ye no kura be ka jo say nye no
but aside being say yes and no we still belong to parties so the fact that makes me obema nkofo who say okay wo ye NDC ni wo ye MPP ni in delivering and I say in reporting you should be accurate even if we NDC ni na information enko and come out, it's not going in favor for you. No? You still can project the report as it is, even with people knowing so NDC day. It shouldn't affect your work.
Yes, I agree with you, but one, me never say Ubeka and the crowd as a Ubeshini Yeba. Ye most of from Bibli, in fact, in Ukraine and Yejuma.
I didn't never understand.
Yes, one, you was a dream for you or my semi woman whom you find now.
Okay.
What you say?
What you
say? Okumu a deal we ya. Instead of Babicas a deal we, a minumi in your phone. Maybe a black, who's no day black. But it sounds like you find the Namitino. What could no say a black or bar or Babek actually if we as say. I do wear born a black because of Waje calculation. Or Babek say a blue black. Because when we say blue black no and the black no a similar.
Okay.
So what you say? And into the maker say about 2 weeks. Yen yes and John for Nashi Amarukuno Ashayam was a woman ye be you. Young near bet me, I can't actually ye members. And as you and why you know more cool money say. You have one pretty per year any at an and ye a juma. At the end of the day, no, ye now, ye there some ye better oh my God.
Exactly. My question back now in Tokosia, how do you think that the media can prevent conflict and manage conflict? Polling center being Tokosi. How can you report it to all? And another issues but it says now call who say you know some differences and so you were questioning and it's your right say we wait maybe say the same so that you can put the information out there because we are the voice for the people. Who say you need to project it out there. So how can we manage conflict?
This time around, you know, near essential for you know I say and I say Yakob and Kuma can say so police station. Neso, mistake be Nessa washer, Nessa Wakana, Ebia, Amayoku, and this and Nasa Amayoku, and people being a problem. Quickly, report to my returning officer and I said, presiding member. Say, and no could and you we are, or report to my security personnel no hormona. On be a fast one, your best problem.
Okay, all right, I think that is fine in order. Okay. Anything you want to say to our viewers, and especially the media people out there in this year's election, in preventing conflict and say about year this year, any word of advice to and to the public out there in comporting themselves into this year's election?
Yeah, if you took a crowd, Medibema Ghana free. Nidika no beko amayofo no eso Nidika no beko amayofo no so na ye kan nyina ne se amayofo mo ahye ensantrefo bo se muni ebeye adwuma yi
before Ubaba what advice to the public. Maybe this question we Ishishaya Ben e was say could do about as media people and as a media house. Any preparations that needs to be in place.
Danny.
Yamo as a telephone,
you sure because okay, at the wedge.
Maybe I must a media house should be more.
I'm not friend. I'm a do.
Here they say, you need members a better.
Also, with Judge Jackson. Which you want to be friend from San
75. And I'm there. You be say, you say, you bet me a covani now and
okay.
Say, young crop for another young members, and one year, Juman, and so on. As a yet arrangement, they meet me, and your regional correspondent will meet me and my feedback. 2. Young young and crop for you know one year, Juman say. Say you call Abontia. 1. Naminic and income we answer. If you are no Nipacono, uncover election. It is a would do elections, what I say, police station hall more. The first person say, what turning to a presiding member. Because at the end of the day, no activities via air course or hall or no. se bibi how na se bia wonte ase a wo approach na ono betimi ama ente ase ni yi isa se wo ko hol mo na se wo bi ukodu police station hol mo ono na obema enipa dodo eto aba wo police station hol mo obekire wo enipa dodo se na
to so far yeah
amayoku we insi anemu ha amayoku we so insi anemu wa hal mo se obeka sa insi ni na akire nti enu na chi no ne wo mo se wo misa party agent na wo mo no obi ani wo ma wo nsentwere ni no wo right so baby sa no asem because wo ko bisa na asem ba ko pa obeka no ebetimi atwega ebufu ama
BBS
nti na edu sa time na agent for na wo mo yen nsentwere for ye ne wo mo kasa
okay
nipa ye ne kasa ye presiding member not even security personnel because ono ne be more security update or money brief ni bi
na say wo information now should no yen free san confirm you can't you go to the
clarification electoral commission about to edumaku no o mo kasa maafu
okay
ono na wo be free na waka ensem anase ensem ma ono presiding member de ma wa wonti ase no wo be bisa no no etumi akire wo yi wo tumi ko amayoku bia ho mo na nkonkoje enchirimu fu no yesa na ko esa bato no essay anisa
okay
ana ebiu wo ko ho ma ya yen hyehyeye ato ho mo a esese obia emfa so nia edikan ye behwe se wo sentwere ni na wo ko ho mo wo accreditation ukuta press tag ye bi hu se sentwere adwumaku we ene wo free mu isanse afi we abato no eye soronko esen afi bia de ni ntia meka se ye soronko de se ye hu se ya ye SIC for aye insurance package e di ama nsentwerefo say in case of wo ye adwuma na se wukonya ohaw bia me fan say amaruku no atake o ene nam so sa ma bia wo phone asay wo recorder asay wo camera say anase ohaw beto a wo ma ye package say wo mo de be ma wo sa nsentwere ni say de be ya at the end of the day no wo be hu say wo mo so no wo mo dwene ye ho and at the same time no aban so atwesika e di ama electoral commission say wo mo enfansom ye nsentwerefo a wo mo ne wo be ye adwuma da adwada edi enima eba no enti no sa eniema ne ye nioma bi a wo behia benya accreditation wadi card but na make be for accreditation no
okay
wo mo gi accreditation no endorse media houses endorse ye wo foreign observers wo hall no political parties in so no wo so ekogi accreditation ne bi enti no say ebi a akwanya ma na wo media house no wo accreditation no escape wo mo a wo right to say obekọ police station bia no akwakoye reporting
sure
situation whereby ukita or press tag
okay
for instance me 2016 election emra edu ho mo na wo mo ye accreditation ne me ni ha ne me wo Senegal enenti no emra wo mo ye accreditation na baby am wo mo fu say mintimi ma nti wo mo anye bia ma me but a day before election any bedu Ghana but me koye
we use press tag
me use me press tag ne even edu am kra wadi card kra no mo hia moment o me say press tag ne say ko mo me say media house we no one word accepted
sure because Ndra yenkofu no mo report special voting ebi mukita omo press with as a reporter police ni security personnel was giving them a little bit of challenge say anybody at all could do this obetumi akoyi akase me from media house way what really shows without the EC accreditation
no you see what we say sir in 2016 yeah encountер bi into the mayatwen a police for adwene gina so
okay
so wo mo ne wo mo prof ne kasa isa say enipa ye do so ye na ye kope accreditation ye di akoye ejuma and it is a BBC na say electoral commission entumi amma media house bi accreditation Next electoral commission no e ma nipa no kwan say obetumi de o press tag ID card akwase akọ report wa e dey tell say police for we see nipa no kwan so what you say and press tag bia ye be ye de be ma onipa no so fa nko abonten enko ye reporting no adwuma mu panifo wo mo numbers wa ase it is a wo say enye no kwa ade nti na wo friend na ma na e wa ase no no mbisa say so yampase nipa asinesi kodome adwa masa wabe ofri sa media house we ya na isi ti yene epoisifo no atena se aka ho asem eni nti no me de ne beka nyina ne se efri ene ko yene epoisifo mpanifo eguso a edi nkomo
okay
eni nti no se ohaw bi ba ya ne beka nyina ne se yemumpini eye Ghana Police Service wo mu PRO na yefa sa ye friend is report ne man say they be you bitimi address that my members need do hall mu a
encounter problem now I think last week we used to say exactly after election on Emma Adenchimpo you declare results. Do you think that it is the right time for the media to be able to also declare certain news? Do you think we have a time the papa and answer the right time?
Yeah, free
time frame. I was saying information, especially considering election.
Yeah, do you think election? You do one more. Ghana Mrano Electoral Commission kwana wo de amane say wo mu kwana adwumaku a esese wo mutumi declare obi a wawi ni aba. Me kire presidential we. But as for the parliamentary side in the right immediate after the counting war coalition center one official no it declare who is a winner of the constituency. So what you say and into the parliamentary side na a different from presidential side. Presidential side constitution they say 72 hours and they say eye abatuo adwumakuo no ntumi mfe yi obi a wodi nkunim no enkyere oman no eni ti se bro sa do hwere aduoso mienu na 72 hours na esese yesan ento abane foforo but this year no electoral commission abaye assurance say ekosi do hwere aduana wo 48 hours no wo metumi declare winner which means wo mu akọ grounds
akọ
abana ye ba beto no don hwere aduana enwotwe mu no wo metimi declare winner no so it is because say wo mko abonten anase wo mko grounds na wo mko ye search na wo mutie nsema amanfo kan ekwe onfa so wo mko ye voting no e show clear say edani duru a wo kura say special voting no want to be out to what they are. So who could do a man yet is a way and century that go baby answer. So but one say I did back a better letter commission for us and say, one day I couldn't yam my year more and century for say, what special voting went to me out to the end. And then who would do this in Nippon at say, the paper man of Korana, the baby chain. Now what to as I don't say Nippon, the paper. Yamanaka.
Ocean and far into Quanin.
I found to quit be a man because also catch was a 2016 special voting man to be.
About to meet too.
But me bedu here no. Ade chinye na me kudu home na me kita me wi na wo mam to. Na nipa ba ko a yate be ba na ma le ko. Ene ye stop on say me wo duty nti no twen. Na me nto ma ba sam to wi ya na me to ma ko atu. So you see letter commission for wo mo adwuma wo mo ye no. Afi we ni me hu say wo mo abom ho modern sa de be ka no. As compared to 2016 we was electoral commission for abom ho modern. Ni ti America sa na say 2016 ni ye ni problem bia wo oman ni mu. Isa say say time no na me fan say o ha obi ama ya we bi ama na sa asem bi ama meto oman no. But 2020 election we no. Ye nyina ye be kai from January to December. Bra COVID inti.
Ani.
Ye hwe ko ye fo aso ye chi odin ne kura na.
Na ada what ne bra? Oye bra.
One say Yes, I did be a yaboni be an American or more.
I like that.
I didn't to make a say to. So what you say? All like many example when the entrust with him be
okay.
A man and mama, you worry. Now, so say a cobat say break out of bar. There be a name money at the share mass and Mersuban. I didn't there be a share and mass and Mersuban. And answer seven say a war ma.
Edition by.
Now, ye share and ma, you see your bad mammy before, or bad near you see. But what is there was a war by my also a dainty and then my own. So what you say? And into the way, many say, and you could dear it may be a ye. Sadly, we met you. Okay. Into the Yamra about one. It's a letter commission for a share of my year. Oh, a Harris who say about you win a Bekudin. So what you say? It is one can say, don't you are now working? We meet me declare winner. Woman, GD say, we meet me declare winner. Emma Assembly Abba. And I answer every me a catcher public. Me answer every no, who is a training who know quite say, or catch it. Say easy, declare. Was a training who know quite say, even so, who could tell, authentic source and say, I'm a Yoko win a dinkunim right from Electoral Commission woman in Jim Room Hall Mokrana, who knew right to sell Becca. But it near Central for me, I can say. About to make one the other to be a say. Yakubo ya do about to ya barbecue. Don't really a be now working terminal. We meet me about on who's in so. So you see, as a woman say. One will say, one will be Timmy. Eddie, and who's in so number. And into the year, you say, a ready by yard, doing any one kind of woman, ya ye, Juma. And on there, ye declare winner. So what you say? And the new year, best yourself say, Electoral Commission for more than one can into your ceremony. Say, Yamakan, move for ye, Juma. No more can say, more the transparency, any truth, and be ye a Juma. Sanity. Okay, before our last question, if you are watching us live, you can send your comments or any question you have for him. He's the head of news at DGTV concerning the media. If you think that the media is ready for this year's election, so be part of us and let's get interactive this morning. Into your final words, no? Do you think, sir, we are ready for this year's election? Yes. Yeah, you ready, pa? We are sure. Yeah, you ready, pa? Accurate. Professionalism. Everything check. Your word of advice to have you. Yeah, me dear. If you tell me the man, if we are say Ghana for you now, let's say about to hear your country and yet and to qua and then ye a man so keen and yet. If you are not a year cap, any mobile phone, any paper, and a woman call I can see you. If you are not a cap or no, and run with the or man or so. Now, one got to know. Me me kwa koto yi mobile phone is a medi o man no so e bia the mobile phone is je yo de beba say o man for the indi so no emwa yen e be ya tete sem eni di no hu say what the o how kese aba o man no so nti ne yes nyina ne say when you go out there na say okwa ko butu a udu hall mo di line mu nhihye bi e o hall mu di so otu wa bani wi a ko fie Wenjina ho no wano nkoka asemi ne mfanto kwa amba enu na chise nunu mo na wo mo pon na se ye bekan na se wo pese wo kohwe bi a enu kura no kwa manko ben ho kugina ba bi ne fo woni hwe wo mo kan wi ne amayuku a wo dom no wo mo na edi nkunima ne wo jubilate ba se wo jubilate a na wo jiwani a jiwani ewo me kan se ekwa baba so okay manko yeti se bia wo kwa kutizi obi na wo kwa kotwetwe obi atade na de ntokwa ba na afi ye mo nsentwerefo no so ye ba wo chew okay udu ho mo na se wo kwa akoye reporting ya your time ni nti ye yeah udu ho na se wo kwa akoye reporting na ana se wo kwa ka ensem na na me ka twa to ni se udu ho mo presiding officer no Media College on 0244-611-055. Also, Premier Events and Photography. Ekawuna Ijumedi Air Kosui. And also, they are ready for any kind of event, funeral, party, wedding. Call Premier
events and photography on 0244 627964. We'll go for a musical video. Stay with us. It's still Premier Breakfast here on Premier TV.
Imagine na bosom suwe eba edia na wo jeja one nam basabasa yi sanwe chibra mi chen wati na meye wiye ini majikwa mi jiwo enya boni ajini de mama we ya papa eni na zuo ini mnyami yo maya wo fofura edia na wo jeja one nam basabasa yi eba edia na wo jeja uchichi basabasa yi sanwe chibra mi chen wati na meye wiye ini majikwa mi jiwo enya boni ajini se mama we ya papa ni na zuo ini mnyami yo maya wo fofura iba meyiwe maya mana ye fefe ma we ni nuasi maya mana ye ajadi apani ye penyi efi ni aradi chen amedi mama uko maya mana ye ibe na shawani onya maya mana ye fefe onya mi ama furawu maya mana ye ayami na mi ni fefira atechemu maya mana ye ma fome jaso maya mana ye.
Right, welcome back. If you just joined us, this is Premier Breakfast live on Premier TV. If you're watching us on Facebook, like and share. If you're also watching us on YouTube, subscribe and hit the notification button for me, and everything you need about this breakfast will be served to you. It's a beautiful morning, just as I said earlier, and right with me is a gentleman, is a brother and a friend. He's also a broadcast journalist with the Angel Broadcasting Network. He is in the person of Mr. Eugene Osei. Eugene, good morning.
Good morning, bro.
Akwa abaso.
I'm Joseph.
Ye share yache. Na de macho.
Every time you about this.
Na de macho. Me that so say you pass through to Hannah this my invitation.
Okay.
My niaje papa.
I miss me do say one ko nyai. Na. Hi, come on. And we when you
aye, all thanks to a uniform DNA.
Premier sure.
Quickly, me bisa question where here some ndra special voting isi ejabo ndra na bibia ehya security agencies ne omo a ombe play key role so far as the election is concerned no omo koye se omo koto omaba na ne yenya ne ntete say dodo na no mudin any register no. Being a broadcaster, do you think say BBC December 7 come next week Monday no ebenya sunsun so ya so ana?
Yes, the negative effect in the paper is also very huge because I watch statistics from the EC Nankasa almost 60% of the when I registered for the special voting yesterday and a person. Maybe na which na me ameka ho bi.
Na udin.
Yes.
Wow.
Na me di enum. Na dem akwa ne say, I say e be san refracted in the December 7th about to ayeko akapoto no. Na the am ade na san ye hu krampo no and say Enra na it was the media, the security agencies, anyone of the ho and I airport to it post in December 7th, over here. So I don't know when you're going to about journalists now or no ever reporting. I'm the vivid, accurate information want to be. So you need not be pattern of panel or not want to be. Now the question is December 7th no. Now Jim Crabbe the psychologically no what man in your account to about it and you would not be sure see dear. So it was also one idea. Ye pill on the general election.
And he said a baba who say also want to be. And the minim say is to say he has made provisions Emma Sancroft come December 7. And you know, me sure said it should be something also would bring to the extent say it will affect your role on the set day.
Omana e woman ankasa no. Some of the canon. Because or catch there say am I see 4 year at the short code be a buy. Say sa short code no tenafie dialing. Na fa check say we did all register them and I say we did them. Now, you hit it straight. Na ye musa the Ghanaians ne say the percentage no mo e check here no say na mo dey e wo mu. Let me have now examples. Yan kasa ye hoketo am. Bebre dinim. Bebre omodinim. Me deputy news editor ne dinim. Wahima search ne dinim.
But some will be exhibition no. Mo ko check here there.
Exhibition na ye be here not time no e limited. Not time no e limited. And a protocol issues are media no can ho asem and am hwe nye ho adwuma okwabra no tumi so na fie for adenti am ye adwuma yesi. Enti wo no deal live no be di wede. Oh yes why nye mo.
Really?
Enti bebre na kasa so you disappointed for the first place no. Enti exhibition na kasa e de abufuo bi baaye. And e duro so no wo so wudi nim asa de abufuo aba. Enti akwai bola soja. And so over Ghana elections and they have ends and so now. Over your former president Papa J the late. The time from 1992 ho banner media no ye to me enya point participate here and make impact our Ghana's election from the year 2000 before every take it over. So code 96 your history and your ends and so now sa brem na friend is Kwasi Agyeman former KMA mayor. It will be so and tomorrow I die on the same. 1 city 50 pesos. Others na would air ton 8 city. Now we cut on the same. Come on, Monshe no. Say what na Saturday by hey car you stop. Should I cancel the road? And says I brand na media na akwakoye GBC and one of ka ho. It's na ye nya kwa enka asem ni ye. Enti go by your baby mu na 2005 despite eba mu ede PCFM ebe build ye ema ye nya afie tumi eka ya asem ma parliament so ekwaje to mu the constitution the fundamental human right of the media article 156 no eba mu no ena media ni nya kwan say yesi eya ade a etumi bahye wo
media for a successful election enti okona as a media person within nima they've explained to you and the provisions are for such day. And then I think is something that we should rather rally behind the EC. Would you say they've not done enough so far?
Yes, now yeah, dear. But because of say the EC box na kasana appointment had something to do with politics in Tino. It drew baby a much like a yes. And
you think so because meaning say some people
your question to say omo ya dey na so omo nya dey.
Yes.
Omo ya dey but in quote
to please someone?
Yes. The president.
Really?
Yes.
And not the people?
No.
Why?
Your problem with Ghana when it comes to your elections. When it comes to your elections. So, when you dey be born wakasa. And to make me a catch out say to answer to your question, media no any happy. That yeah juma. And I never come media no so no you make me say ready for this year's election no. I reflect 2012, 2012, and 2016. 2016 say also media no to me a day percentage no any about no information at
one time, yeah.
And sana
is
but maybe a share box provisional
results.
So and also the media houses no one more readiness including Premier said their reporters and then mountain across checking the various constituency and the count they are more than ready.
Quickly before mama when yes no technicians bet me check and reporters echo grounds echo far what was going on security agencies and a lot of as almost pressure footages me person maybe saw this very critical question this is say within 24
before recommended Premier FM and my name team no so a team
quickly and no na nam screen is no if you are watching Premier Breakfast this morning This is exactly what happened at some of the centers where we casted the vote for the special offensive voting. Tuna, young Crawford war grounds, and you could see. More
because now you call rounds from constituency to constituencies, the police centers, and almost me call various places, and then me share premier for. I was like, wow. So,
Mami, back to my question now. I see within 24 hours, we may release the result. Is it realistic?
With the special voting?
You know, easy. Main election, Nankasa. Say within 24 hours. If they will declare the winner.
Last 4 years, what kind of same thing? But it takes 28 hours. You may come back to records. It takes 28 hours. A corner now. A bit more a press conference. We are in a comfortable lead. 24 hours, not you know. And my and I didn't have you. And I'm going to press conference. And they also ever reply almost say, they should relax. So, I'm working. But to me, you know, as a media person, what kind of 24 hours? But
Unjin is a better possible.
And you're possible.
Really?
Yes. Because possible because Ghanaians are brothers, so only almost better.
So I should say, I'm kind of man see you.
On better. It's some results of my own to me declare.
Europa.
On better. I'm not hitting Ghana.
I'm Sane and I say,
I'm Sane.
Oh, okay. But the Alberto.
Wait, I'm come with them what they did. Yeah, promise but now a closed door meeting. So media then it's on it.
Oh, okay.
Say breaking with premier.
And on say you say about 17,027,641 are expected to vote. And Rauka Bunting at 4 years ago, you saw not the number of people like casting vote. This year, we are sure say being such same number. It's a normal predictor, and I said to be less than that.
Ghanaians are angry. Ghana Fafa before. Yes, and police centers are because with the special voting. Say nipa what maybe I'm a 436 and also Mutuala. As at 12, not 327 and at 12 mobile. Not to say, I know the fire service for immigration, police service, the media, and what they're there. What's democracy in us? But last week at Legon School of Science, more predictions be by. And according to Omono, Ghana will be ready so much.
But then I'll share 10 out and 9.
10 out no different. It's one way bit deceiving. And I feel we 10 out no. I already know I reflected that. Our premise now your core no. So our premise now your core now. Majority no ever out. But more fears no okoto na so nim fast will be also. It would say benya your number no 30,000 plus no and they can
50 plus 1 vote no. Unje say benya.
Your benya no the strongholds no. Talking of the Volta region, the Ashanti region, and the Western North region. Your region who are Ghana how it's been predictable. The Central region, and I salute them. Udi agro, obegu and mwase. Central region, you know agro. And this how almost say no, omono. You bet me I can say massive number to abano. Ashanti region we umbeto. Volta region umbeto. Western North, any Western umbeto abano. But there are some regions we over. Even Eastern region Krano almost started to take a decision.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe a question way. Every year, but to a baby, police service, security, and I'm the flashpoint list about. When them say about what there, every area is a potential flashpoint. Enyanso will be baby kekena apeja. Okwa bonten no. Me just sure say you ubeko sa flashpoints no, and I'm sure say who bibi.
Yes.
Uni yanche.
Mama fa aminu your reporter ba kon enra or your interview be me person me put the one number.
Okay.
But I was so worse.
Madam Al Hassan and Dumelo and
yes. The reporter was not a granted live interview. So he was like, where are your special voting? But what started check in Sue any Emiane? December 7th, and then I'll be. My many far before. But on air, not to be controlled. So have say, yeah, according to your report, as at the time of your interview, you are fast and tunica. Because Osha John and Crawford or Mujina standby. Sign and Crawford Mujina standby. And yet, ye body nubi. No Mujina. Obia aye word. Say, one chain and will be ACC. I'm Enra, a sense of queer one was saying, Enra fully francasa a way. Or your polling agent instead of someone was a party.
I'm a party members.
Or no more, a polling agent. A queer for the year, and I'm not a polling agent.
I don't want the assistant one.
Or dream I won't see us here. I'm not saying my husband, or not as a polling agent.
Me aware.
Yes.
There was a video circulating.
And if I should, since I'm Morrison,
honestly,
I'm not East. No, so the question is, I mean, are they?
But on the D-Day, he among to me, your polling agent, Emma,
this year's election. Back to the question, if you know, the flashy point normal come. The rate at which say and talk about a high. And an election when I can name from when but
if you say they are ready, security agencies say they are ready. Also recently, a peace march. Trends how prepared they are.
Readiness no. On one year ready no. But yeah, na ya koto aba no. Adwen no se mo fanche me. Adwen ni.
Ayen tantana.
Adwen ni. What you say? Eti, omo no wi akopom ba bi edu omo dok no. Na ye tie na ye kon doka. What you say?
Mate wa say.
Yes. Eti this year, yes, pretty distance. Ebe koso.
So say.
Just 2 days ago, my person able media house of the idea. But Ben Epson, Ebe cancer with the same thing on air.
So yeah, expect it.
Yes,
yes.
And I feel election also. Akoya puga. Akoya said, to say
I say we cast my son the Uber man for who.
Oh, that be your problem no. Your problem no. Ono about now kind of crash and no purpose about it. Sister, me know. Probably about complementary day. Unti agro, unyano. But woman tia said, upon a dahono, tia ma make trap farm. No do it. It is how kind of crash in the family panadana also. What your problem?
Who say Okasano can say?
Kind of crash in the past. 2016 election, your position me number easy office. Number easy office. Now me man alive from there. And if I should tell you the course of a UC officer, about the area, around 12 midnight, about 1, there was that kind of a bar on. Nearby and a big job, David tour. A wicked to a wicked to as a phone, and a jar to what's the house for every. But nay, a Juma, nay a day. You come, as I say, a machine say they hack you, say a day you.
Really?
Yes, but before I talk about it, and I can't say, yes, pretty idea we are. You won't perform. Well, so, yeah, more, but a young that's all.
Well, and a question, all can say, girl, Nibisa question be, and I'm a mini buffet. And you know, don't you think that we should be mindful of the kind of questions we ask the people or the politicians when we are interviewing them? So, or can't as a necessary and your crowd, we can find a nice way and then present the question to the people. Then say a kind of raw, sir, and some man kitten a year day, a friend saying, and to quite a ban.
Media, no, I'm a general public, not yes. I feel we young politicians. So, I say a candidaate, I was saying, a 2 you ever want to yes. And Premier FM reporters be there and say, you won't pay people how to say we try and proper. But I just a media person. It's an answer we say we job, a kind of person. But there are some people also pushing. So let's start a questions not from this from something light be, but who pajamono also pushing. Sometimes, if you're a reporter, let your questions slap the resources. It do time be or questions. I was say she will be assumed so that it will provoke the person to speak out.
Really?
It's a football. You say force him to play nonsense.
But election.
So in the field of work, no, it do time be. Yes, that's a woman overtake you. Or so pushing. Me who send the punisher with t-shirts. Oh no, the shoe will be assumed. Never boost our question. Ye manoa. No, no. Oko Bobby for fruit. Patch over your day. And the questions and then you say they are provoking, but sometimes I was saying who say or moon to me not die, sir. And I election when this one. So I will share the air corner as a buffoo and woe. Before now I can't say
young fair before into Abba.
Before now Ghana for a acrophobia. Yahonchre no, Yahonchre no, a comedy or man and coy or mine wire. The part show this time what a sunset no be. The answer is no.
Shadani was
Or moon can also
yes, or more for Mohadi.
Simple. I found wondering it would take a decision on nation. But before no, I can't what I said and watch it. A comedy no, Unisika. Now, all the 20 city be abedada. Now, on can cry and a woman.
Minchawano. If you are watching us on Facebook and YouTube, share and like. If you're also watching us on YouTube, subscribe. Tell your friend that the hottest breakfast show is about to roll. I have great resource persons in the studio. In a nice way. I have Mr. Eugene Osei, who's a broadcast journalist, and Mr. Daniel Williams, also a social commentator and a marketer. Danny is in the building with me and Che. He will join us in our discussion. More fire, okay, Ntina, or say more fire. Another one coming from Bernard, an emoji, say thumbs up, great job. Another one coming from Fia, say thank you, Solo. Send in your comments and I'll read them for you. Don't forget, tell your friend that the hottest breakfast show is rolling. Come and take your share. Danny, yes, you're welcome.
Thank you.
You were a bit late, but we thank God finally we were able to make it. Eugene, before I call Danny, maybe some question way. When it has to do with fax machine, who said last 4 years, they use a fax machine. They receive figures in the free regions. This year, my name Acadia Potinia on Beyusu. Easy work or several press conferences. On much Acadia Beyusu, I'm going to receive figures free from the regions.
Yeah, the fax machine earlier middle this year, it is a press conference. On my say they're not all that. Now problems can crab work. So one more I craft for Abba. Now for no more the Abba no. And no more a winning. A send the na Charlotte say a you see no. So yeah, sure say no one on ever you see. Now or the first one become a which yeah expect to send one or more at the year.
Okay. Danny, once again, welcome. Let me ask you this question briefly. The government is saying that come 2021, in fact, NDC, that's the minority, I'm going to say come 2021, they are going to make sure that the tertiary institutions or tertiary students, they will have free scholarship. Just this morning, some few minutes ago, before we came on air, another one came from the Office of the President instructing the Scholarship Secretariat to ensure that they will award scholarship to tertiary students early 2021. Is this realistic? Can we do it? Are we ready, or is it a political talk?
Yes. I would like to apologize for coming in late. I had a few issues on the way here. However, I mean, to the substantive issue, look, I've always maintained that Ghana is broke. And then we need to realize that. We need to come to a realization that, look, beyond the politics, okay, there is a country to run beyond the politics. I mean, it's good to have free education. We started from the basic level. Now we have the the secondary level.
Yes.
And going into next year, the various political parties are promising free tertiary education. The NDC initially started with the Chimpe, which means 50-50.
Yes.
And that was also for the continuing students. Just yesterday, they started circulating some release about having a free tertiary, and that's only for the first years. I mean, those will be going now. Then this morning I was hearing about the government also having a scholarship for over 100,000 deprived people.
Interesting.
I don't know how realistic that is in terms of financing, because as at now we don't know how much they intend to use for that. And again, it's only for those in the public schools. The private schools that pay so much are not part of it.
Not part.
Are they also not Ghanaians?
That is the question.
I mean, the issue that free SHS also come to play, because prior to the rolling out of the free SHS, there was an issue of depriving those in the private schools because they are also Ghanaians. So I mean, we need to look at the policy documents so we can interrogate the issues well. But as it stands now, I would take all as a political promise, and then we look forward to 2021 and see what happens.
Okay, let me ask you this question. President Akufo-Addo says that he's not going to work with any independent candidates.
Well, I mean, over the years, 2016, NDC had about 23 independent candidates coming from their camp, and they issued a press statement saying that they are moving those people from the party. None of those independent candidates were, in fact, 2016 there was no independent candidate joining the 7th Parliament. So, I mean, anybody go on a ticket of an independent candidate, I don't know how that person is going to win. You know, and however, you know, independent candidates have the tendency of splitting votes, you know, for political parties, especially if that independent candidate is an astute person in the constitution. I mean, in the constituency, you know, in the case of Famina, I mean, this is an incumbent MP.
This one is actually at even Asokwa.
Yes, I mean all those. He's lumping all those ones together because for Famina case, when he went there, he even pleaded and they kicked that, and then so now the Famina seat is vacant. But for the reason that there's limited time, they cannot organize any election. I mean, to have by-election. It's telling you that if you go for a person, I will not work with the person. There will be no need of you going to vote for the person, you know, because you also want your member of parliament to be somebody in government, so that developmental issues can also, I mean, the constitution can also be dealt with. I think that's why he made those comments.
I have just 1 minute more left. Let me give you half of my 1 minute. Comment on this issue for me. Yesterday was special voting.
Yes.
Election started yesterday. Yes. My brother and colleague Eugene has said a lot, but let me ask you, are we ready? Is the AC ready?
Apart from the missing names, which is not new to this kind of vote, because in 2016 there were a large number of missing names, and even in 2016 there had to be runoff. There was a first election on the 1st, and then I think there was a second one on the 4th of December. I mean, just to fill the gap. So I mean, apart from that, I mean, these issues here and there. I mean, in a growing democracy like ours, and I mean, these things will come up. I really don't see anything extraordinary about it. I mean, I think the issue is on course, and we just hope and pray that I mean, everything will go well. I think there's no problem.
Your final word, and let's wrap up. Your final word.
Well, I'd like to apologize once again for coming in late. But apart from that, I think that we all owe it a duty to make sure that this election is free, fair, and violence-free.
All right.
Especially, we need peace after the elections. We will still be Ghanaians, and together we have to build this country. Yeah.
Eugene, your final word.
The issue of say Aban not going to work with any independent candidates of one, or more independent, they begin to shape them in their governance and December 7th, they're Otuaba we are coffee, and you're gonna put deep. Otu we are coffee. Obano 7-8 p.m. talk to the Sir Obano, Manem Koka, and Manem Emeka. Now the media also know Mayen Akumano and Tusa. Okay. Yankoso Enya Juma.
Okay.
Now
All right. Thank you, gentlemen, for passing through. I'm much grateful. If you just join us, and as a this is Premier Breakfast live on Premier TV. I would like to borrow Eugene's words. So now go home immediately after casting your vote. There's no need standing at the polling station and arguing, and all those unnecessary things. It fuels anger. To Kofie, Premier FM, Premier TV will be carrying all the footages live for you. And you just sit in your home and watch Premier TV. Radio, so I just hear Premier FM. Nyawu here biya will be on your disposal. But before I call for any commercial break, the person will catch you, no business country be said the hottest breakfast show is live. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Royal Media College, where becoming a media professional has just become easier and better. Are you a JHS leaver, SHS, or a university graduate who has passion for the media? Pass or fail, Royal Media College and King of Kings World Foundation, in partnership with Angel TV, is giving 75% free scholarship. Just grab your admission form in our school's office. We have state-of-the-art studios for our students to learn practically. We also have experienced lecturers and student-friendly learning environment. Choose Royal Media College as your school and select from our wide range of courses like journalism and media studies, under which we have radio and TV news reading, program hosting, DJing, and sports presenting. Other professional courses like sound engineering, video and photo editing, camera handling, directing and script writing, business marketing, advertising, graphic design, and many more. We are certified and approved by Ghana Education Service, also affiliate to ICM England. Locate us at Kwashiman Traffic Light, opposite the Happy Kids School main building. Call us on telephone numbers 0244 611 055 or 0275 611 055, or visit our website www.royalmediacollegegh.com. Royal Media College, raising quality journalists and media professionals. Royal Media College, we make your dream come. Radio, TV, and newspaper muno. Royal Media College and the King of Kings World Foundation and the Angel TV. Momo Maria JHS, SHS, Empo University for 75% free scholarship. Royal Media College, where your radio, TV station, and the recording studio. Digital display for you now. To Americana before admission form. Your school office. See, your dabre, your hostel, more movie children now. So mubenya baby ada. Na your courses are journalism and media studies. A binsu account, radio and TV news reading, program hosting, DJing, and sports presenting. And the editors also be sound engineering, video and photo editing, camera handling, directing and script writing, business marketing, advertising, graphic designing, and ne ahudo bebre. Ghana Education Service ne ICM for more England at J2. Shishe chira kwa Kwashiman Traffic Light. Ye ne Happy Kids School down in the Dinshe ni Accra. Freyan waya homa trofo is 0244 611 055 or 0275 611 055. Ye wabe fonzente video no www.royalmediacollegegh.com. Royal Media College, raising quality journalists and media professionals. Royal Media College. Ye mawoda yeson ebemu.
If you just join us, this is Premier TV and you are watching Premier Breakfast. That was a wonderful discussion we had with our panelists. Panelists, you say any Mr. Kwesi Botwe and Daniel Williams. They passed through to help us discuss this wonderful discussion. Quickly, let's check our video of the day. You see, fetch me why? Fetch me now why? Quickly, Shania Koso. Now, Miss me Pedian, but we did, and so beat me. It's a wash, or by young one, dear Mo. Minim, baby, cry, a call aging the dancer. But me to me who say I throw DR, but my name say Congo, and I say Republic, minim baby potian. No, or Charles say, is it? W, when you edit no now, or more yearbo. Na omo yebo e come ndo. E come do a ubedi. Hwe. Guy ma feeling the pan wa ma eneduane be no. Eba. Gari ni senchina. Eba. Gari ni nchinam. Na. Okay, interesting. One.
Okay, all right. It's been great having you once again this lovely Wednesday. And it's been Premier Breakfast here on Premier TV. We have a few comments before we log out. Wafabena says watching live from Laboni Coffee Shop to NGA. So make sure that you come on board, get enrolled. Admission is still open and it's located at Kwashiman, opposite the Happy Kids School. Call Royal Media College on 0244 611-055.
And quickly, also, this program was proudly sponsored by Premier Events and Photography. Everything videos, still shots, so we are wedding, so we are funeral, ultra music video. Adibia efa video bi apese kwa bontin ankrofo hu some video bi atwa mu sese Madam Vericana Forsen Premier Event for nsan adwuma ne bi no enti I recommend Premier Event and Photography ademo bi bia odi dwuma biara is they are beautiful people you can say nimpa is beautiful and naturally asem na ayasem hia pa they are very professional too. You can look at them in the same building with Premier FM, Premier TV. And contact them on 0244 611 055 0275 611 055. On this note, we want to say a very big thank you to the entire production crew, not forgetting our camera guys, the sound, the technicians, and the most Akwawe, Makano has some later. The production events, the social media manager and editor. A branch and a hard papa, but Everkano has some later. Miss Good, Miss Ebenezer Jemfi, any producers, Baby Mujina Bianyame, and Shramo. Not forgetting our director, Mr. Nanedu Asante, and our executive producers, Mr. Samuel Asante in row, and name Mr. Nanedu Asante. Now, God willing, Christmas is fast approaching. Okay. My name is Collins Boateng.
It's bye.
Catch you same time. Bye.
Imagine